Hi guys, it's Arab the Blog and you're welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we'll be talking about 4 reasons why 90% of futures traders lose money. We all know that one of the most profitable things to do in the crypto market is trading futures. And we know futures can give you a lot of money. With the use of leverage, margin, and every other things the future market has to offer. But a lot of futures traders actually lose money. And it is even recorded that majority of people that trade futures lose money. So this video, I'll be talking about 4 reasons why futures traders lose money and how you can avoid these things and become a profitable trader in the futures market. So if you like content like this, so you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and let's get in right now. The first reason why a lot of futures traders lose money is lack of understanding of what the futures market actually is. A lot of traders don't know the difference between spot trading and futures trading, and they don't know the risk associated with futures trading. So let's talk about what futures trading is. Futures trading is a kind of trading that is settled in the future time based on a presumed agreement between the trader and the exchange. So let's give an example. Let's say you want to buy something, and if you want to buy something, for example, let's say you want to buy a mobile phone, and you get to the seller and then you make the payments and get the phone. That is a kind of spot trading, because when you make the payment, you get your phone immediately on the spot. But when it comes to futures trading, you don't get whatever you want to buy. You are actually not buying any assets in the market, and that is why at the end of the trade, you don't actually have an asset, but you have a profit or a loss, because you are only predicting that an asset or a contract is either going to go up, and that is why you take a long trade, or it's going to go down, and that is why you take a short trade. So you are predicting, you are more like entering a contract with your exchange that if this asset goes up, I make money, and if this asset goes down, I'll be losing money. So you deposit an amount of money to that trade called the margin, and that is why whenever the trade goes against you, to an extent, you get something we call a margin call, meaning that the money you have deposited into that trade is off, is exhausted, and the broker needs to take back their leverage. So now what is leverage? Leverage is the money, the borrowed money, the money that your broker or your exchange borrows you to be able to access a large amount of money to trade the futures and multiply your gain. You see, when you trade futures, you see 10x, 15x, 20x, up to 120 or 125x in the market, which means you are actually multiplying your capital, which is your margin, by whatever x you are using. So if you are trading with $10 and you are using 10x, it means you are having access to $100 worth of capital. So this is risky, but you have to understand that you must be able to know what future trading is and the risk associated with it before you get into it. So most people just get into futures trading and say, okay, I have discovered something that can give you more money, more than just buying and holding an asset, which is futures, and you start trading it without understanding the concept of leverage, margin, liquidation call, and all these things. The second reason why a lot of traders in the futures market lose money is poor risk management. What is risk management? Risk management is the ability of a trader to determine the risk appetite, his own risk appetite, and knowing the risk to reward in a particular trade, knowing when to enter a trade, when it is less risky to enter a trade, and taking steps to protect himself from the long trail risk. Every trade in the financial market, whether it is futures or sport, in the crypto market is risky because you don't have 100% certainty of where the market is going. You are only taking a trade based on perception of your analysis, and most times you may be wrong, sometimes you may be right, and sometimes your analysis may be wrong. So you have to be able to ascertain your risk, to be able to know how much risk you can afford to take, how much money you can afford to lose, and you should be able to go into each trade knowing how much you are risking and how much you are getting. So now we have different strategies, we have different risk management strategies in the crypto market, and one of them is position sizing. Position sizing is more like, okay, if you have a $100 capital in your trade, how much do I want to put into each position? Right? You must know how much you are putting into each position, which means you will not go into one trade with $20, or let me say you will not go into one trade with 10% of your capital, go into another trade with 50% and another trade with 70%. No, you have to be able to size up your such that if you lose 3 trades and you win 5 or you win 2, you'll be able to recover your losses on a balance. Your trade will be on a balanced aspect. Also, using stop loss is one of the risk management strategies, because if you don't use, especially if you are trading futures, if you don't use stop loss, you are at the risk of liquidation, which means all your margin in that particular trade has been lost. But if you put a stop loss, then you are determined that, okay, once the loss gets to this certain stage, take me out of the market. I'm good with that loss, and I will be able to prepare for the next trade and find a way to win that. Also, one of the risk management strategies is setting realistic goals and sticking to this goal. So let's say you are a trader, you are a very good trader, and you're okay, every month my target is 30% profit. Every month my target is 50%. Set a realistic one. Not like you want to flip a $100 account to $100,000 or even $10,000 account in 1 week or 1 month, which is not realistic. So set a realistic target and chase that target. The third reason why majority of the futures traders lose money is emotional decision making. When trading futures and you are seeing that P&L, whether it is running in green or red, emotions tend to set in. And when these emotions set in, it is usually difficult for a lot of traders to be able to control their emotion and do the right thing at the right time. And when we talk of future trading, there are majorly 3 types of emotions that happen. The first is the greed, the second is fear, and the third is FOMO. So let's talk about all these things. Greed is when you actually enter the trade and you know your targets and you are close to your target, or you have hit your target, but you feel like, okay, I have made $50, $100, or even more, and you feel like the market is still going up or it's still going down. Let me extend this trade so that I can make more money. When you have actually reached your target, or when you have seen on your chart that this market is about to reverse. So greed happens to a lot of traders. When they see money, they're like, oh wow, this thing is going to the moon, and by the time they know it, the market has already gone against them and they have lost a lot of money. Also, fear. When the market is going against you, but it has not hit your stop loss, you become afraid and be like, oh, this market is going against me. You close your trade, and maybe after a few hours after you have closed your trade, the trade starts going in your direction, and you be like, oh, I wish I had not closed that trade. So that is fear. It's happened to a lot of traders. And FOMO is more like, okay, you see something in the market and you're like, oh, this thing seems like Bitcoin is going to rise. Without proper analysis, you jump to that trade. Or you see people taking long trade or short trade on Bitcoin, and without an analysis, you jump into it because of the excitement you see, or what you see in the market, or the money you see people making. So this thing happens to a lot of traders. So how we can solve this is having rule-based strategy, rule-based risk management strategies, risk management strategies that you will stick to. So whether you are losing or making money, you have your stop loss, you have your take profit target. It is either you hit stop loss or you hit take profit, nothing else. And once you hit take profit, that is the end of that trade. There is no way you are going to open another position again and say, oh, this market is moving, it has momentum and I want to trade more. No. Make these rules, stick to it, and whenever you do not stick to it, it's like the market punish you. And if you are lucky, punish yourself so that you know you have done something wrong and you don't want to repeat it later. The fourth reason is failure to adapt to market conditions. One of the things that mark trades of a lot of traders is not understanding market conditions like trend, volatility, and other things like that. So as a trader, you have to understand trend. Sometimes you are in a trade, sometimes you have analyzed the market. When you see some market conditions, when you see some signs in the market, you know this trade is not realistic. You should understand the volatility of the market, which means know when you should trade and know when you should not trade. Know when a lot of traders come into the market. Know the most liquid days in the week to trade crypto, and know when the market is usually dull so that you can stay away from the market. So not understanding or failing to understand the market condition and how market is moving, and also the fundamentals of the market is one of the reasons why a lot of people fail in trading. So now, probably you have entered a trade and there is a fundamental, a news coming up in the market. You know, when there is news, it is more risky to trade during this time because the market can just react to the news and anything can happen. So you have to understand all those concepts to be able to make a lot of money in the futures market. So in this video, we have talked about lack of understanding of futures trading, poor risk management, emotions, and failure to understand market condition as reasons why a lot of futures traders fail when trading futures market. So if you got value from this video, ensure you subscribe to the channel and smash the like button. Also, I have quite a lot of videos on futures trading strategies, how to make money from futures, the difference between sports and futures trading, and other things like that. The link to this video will be in the description below. So make sure you watch those videos so that you can learn more about futures trading and make more money for yourself. Smash that like button and I'll see you in the next one.